right? Again. Man, what's really happening, right? Check it out. What's going on? ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo se va? Ça passe, haïtien. ¿Cómo estás? Española. And some of the people, to those people that's Swahili, Jambo. Man, there's so much going on, right? I haven't been here for a minute, even just to speak, talk, right? Um, I don't know. I just told somebody I'm gonna just drop a jewel for everybody, not just for myself. I'm seeing so much in the logistics of the law to change. That's changing for everybody, and with it changing, how is society changing to it? Is it becoming the norm? What are we doing? I'm looking at some squirrels over there. Squirrel, and man, you know, when it's hard for some people don't pay attention, right? Is more. And I don't want to say. Let me use some proper etiquettorial with this, or etiquette with it. It's okay if I belittle you and you become somewhat intimidated by the words that's being said, or you intimidated because you allow your anger to supersede your conscious decisions, so it become irrational, and all your actions now is irrational and impulsive because you're in your mood or your tone. Not saying what's really happening in life, because life is great, man. It's great, and it can have its downfalls. And I'm not just saying life in general as, oh, I just want to sit down and go to the store, or I just want to take a walk, or I just want to be around people. I don't want to be around people. And COVID messed that up for everybody. Just let me tell you, it messed it up for everybody. COVID did. COVID is and was the Hiroshima and to that time. And let me say, oh man, the Great Depression, because we're still suffering years later from COVID. And it's not saying that, oh, society is going back to work and people was working and it's great and it's going to be good and it's good. No, it's not. No, not at all. How COVID has affected everybody. Everybody like, yo, we going outside and talking. We're outside now and it's great. No, mentally, we are now such a society in, I will say, somewhat of the United States and around the world, that it's now a societal norm to be recluse and, as you say, introverted, and don't speak to people and don't communicate, because for years, a year, or years, 2 years, that was the norm, that we cannot talk, and we use digital society to become more. And when they said, oh, TikTok's going to be gone, I'm not bashing anybody on TikTok. I'm not bashing anyone. TikTok is a nice platform. However, did we have the opportunity to communicate with people on the daily? And we didn't. So that was more of a hindrance than a plus, because we're not taking that step out to say, how you doing? I like a cold Coke. I'm kind of parched. I'm parched. I like a Mountain Dew, a cold Coke, Voltage that is, a cold Coke. I even drink Sprite. If you got tea, oh, you got it warm. It's liquid. I'm parched. Thank you. Listen. And communicating with people, it's great when it's not malice and ill intent, and it's good. And I'm not saying it was good for the goose is good for the gander. It's not, when situations is more regressing instead of progressing, because society, they're like, why is Donald Trump making all these laws? Why is he doing this? If we would have got out to vote, I'm not saying African Americans solo or African Americans by themselves. I'm just saying the population and the people themselves. If we would have got out that recluse state and getting out, to start speaking with people instead of saying I'm just going to make something to eat and go out to eat at a restaurant. You know that right now, since the pandemic, that restaurants has taken a hike on food, and it's very hard to say that they just want to have a normal meal, because your normal meal 6 years ago was the average for two people, 35, almost $40. Then I say at that time. Now it's maybe double and a half, because now many people want to be tipped. Then you can like, okay, I'm just doing it out of generosity. Now because society has changed so much, and that people are looking for that to pay a bill, it has become very drastic with different measures. Yet not saying what are we doing or what's going to go on. Yet we want to thank you. Yeah, it's kind of cool. I can drink this. I was parched just for a moment, right? But this is a part of life. Where do we go? What are we going to do? And where are we going? It's hard. As I said earlier, man, it's. Yeah, I really got taking a walk. People think they walking for real. It's like real to real, day to day, talk to talk. As they say, real talk, real things. I'm not here to just chalk it up and just say, oh, subscribe and just let me show you my body. I'm not knocking nobody for that. If that's what you do, you do it. If you look good, you look good. I respect you. I tip my hat off to you. But I'm just giving you facts and what real life is, man. This is not no Photoshop. I don't even use Photoshop. I see people do it. It ain't Photoshop. It ain't photo glamour. It's nothing. I'm going to give it to you real and uncut. I'm on Spotify. Yeah, I got something that Roderick C. Check it out. If you want to be a monthly listener, check it out. I got something going on. I got more stuff going on. I have a YouTube, Chocolate Chip Swag. Check it out. Subscribe to me. Do you get more of me? I'm on here, Chocolate Chip Swag TikTok. You on Instagram, Chocolate Chip Swag Instagram. I'm going to Twitch. I'm trying to do something different. I heard from one of my friends that years ago said, man, if you don't go out there and trying to get it for yourself, nobody's going to give it to you, because it's hard. It's not easy. Oh man, can I borrow? But people say when they borrow, they want that money back. Oh, I just needed it for a bill. What about their bills? People got bills too. People got things that's going on too, and we're not looking at that these days because people want to get rich quick scheme, right? I got 6 figures because of this, but they didn't tell you underneath the underlying motive was, I need you to subscribe and I'm gonna charge you $300 so you can learn something to do this. Now you can do it for the next person, do it for the next and the next and the next and the next and the next. It's 8.6 billion people in this world. And as I learned earlier, I was only 3 to 4 men in the whole world that could pay everybody a salary, their yearly salary of one day, and say survive off that. But they don't want to do it. It's maybe 5 or 6 now, because I haven't checked into that. No, it's 10. They can just sit down and be the Knights of the Round Table. Are they? We don't know. I'm not just saying no names. I'm not going to say no names or anything of that. And I think I said too much with what I said in the last time. So these people can do what they want. And I'm not saying the family branches, I just said the individuals. But it's just absolute, right? Let me get that out my vocabulary. Help somebody improve their vocabulary, improve who they are, do that something's right, and do better. The more you grow, the more you learn, the more you grow. The more you grow, the more you succeed. Each one's teach one. Grab a hand, lend a hand. I'll be back a little later. I'm out.